Howdy. Every time we become aware of a thought, as opposed to being lost in a thought, we experience that opening of the mind. I thought that's a cool quote from Joseph Goldstein, so I shared it here as an intro. We are going to watch an earthquake and a volcano. First to the earthquake, which happened in Holland, the Netherlands, Rotterdam. Rotterdam. And there is quite some harbor stuff going on there. It's probably the biggest dam in Europe. And right at the middle of the city. I think it's a rather big city. We have this quake. Yeah, these are people here. So that's some central square. I don't know. But there is like water all over the place, since we are at the coast of Holland. 10 hours ago, 3.0 unconfirmed. Depth under the epicenter, 10 kilometers, doesn't probably tell us anything, because it's always 10 kilometers. But usually an unconfirmed is 3.8, now this time it's 3. And yet we have some user reports at computers, so monitors swaying side to side, and noticed office chair moving as well, possibly due to a large event outside, but seems unlikely. Felt my tremors every 10 seconds for 5 to 10 minutes. This sounds very interesting. But anyway, let's check out some volcano. So this has been uploaded some 2 hours ago. And let's just have a watch at it first. Ain't that impressive? So now let's check it out. It's much easier to do it on a screen recording. And don't ask me what that thing is here flying around. It travels into this direction on a steady pace. Might be an airplane or satellite or something, I don't know. But it doesn't seem to dive into the volcano, because it seems to disappear behind the clouds. This might be some airplane. It might be something else too, but anyway. The first thing I noticed was down here. There's all of a sudden a cloud appearing. So we are going now frame by frame, basically. There's this cloud, and then it changes into that. So this moves very quickly. And yes, there might be many people saying, yeah, that's just a lens flare. But watch. Now it gets really bright and it splits apart in a way. There is this darker area which just grows, and then some of this feature here starts to move downhill. Here, for example. So this could still be, according to some, a lens flare or, lava bombs or whatsoever stuff. But buckle your seatbelt, because check out what they are doing. Now they accelerate and go upwards. See that? First we have this cloud appearing out of nowhere. It starts to somehow move rapidly, and then it starts to glow very much. And there are things traveling downhill. And then they make a turn and accelerate upwards. And then they disappear. But as we are here now, we have to zoom out a little bit, because the action, or the next place of action, is somewhere up here. Now they make the turn, go uphill. Actually, it is here. This little... yeah, it's flying up there. Check it out. So this might be the trigger for the next event, which is going to happen right about here. You can see there's some activity. There is something. So that thing here, this elongated, travels this way, and it somehow excites the things which are here. Except this one is the satellite or airplane or whatever there is flying in the background. As you see, it doesn't stop, it doesn't make a turn or whatsoever, it's just moving on a steady pace. But in front of it, let's say like this, because they are probably very far away from each other. But there's that thing appearing probably as the first thing visible from the next step of this. I think it's a plasma phenomena. There is this darker sphere. If it's a sphere. And maybe we have something also going on here. Yes. But anyway, let's focus on this one. So I would say that here we can see this little streak which originates from that cloud we saw in the beginning. In other words, it goes down and it goes up, and as it reaches a certain region here, very beautiful things are going to happen. Now, here they are going down and then turn and go up. And in a funny way, this is at the exact same spot, or they meet, and at the meeting place of these two objects, there's the action. How so? So this is the thing we are watching. And I assume more or less that it makes a straight line up here. Now let's put it under the line here. The other one disappeared. Now it's coming out here. This elongated. The only thing which is moving upwards at that place. And then there is something going on here as it reaches this position. This black ball, or it's beside it. And then we have an ignition up here. And once again, yeah, I can't zoom still in, check it out. There are these, I just put now dots here, maybe here is one too. I call them streamers, because usually they just shoot off upwards. Now this time it wasn't that much. But you can see the overall direction is away from the volcano. Because the actual volcano eruption is happening over here. Yeah, you can see, if you watch very closely, you can see the thing shooting up. And here the other thing appears. Then they ignite some kind of a first ignition until there's a bigger one up there. So that's now a screenshot. Man. That's a screenshot from what we just watched. As you can see. Whilst doing the video. And I'm very interested, what do we see when we try to enhance this region here? Spheres, something like. Yeah, let's go with this. I don't think we get any better than that. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Hard to say. Let's try still one. Let's take a screenshot of this and enhance this one. Soon it's so grainy and stuff that you don't recognize anything anymore, but why not try? Yeah, it doesn't really help. I don't know. What are we looking at? Some spheres. But back to the video. And I think there's somewhere, yeah, here down below we have another one. That's not as big as the... Does it ignite at the same time as the upper one ignites? The upper one, the lower one. No, it has a small delay. And here we have yet more of these. Check it out, this is just appearing out of nowhere. So this means we have at least 3 of these brighter, whatever they are, plasmoids. Some kind of an electric discharge this must be. Maybe there's some atmospheric layers. The electromagnetic field of the volcano itself. The aura of the volcano. There's a bunch of things in the sky. Check it out. Now let's enhance this still, and then I think I'll leave it here. Yeah, there's quite some action there. I think it is very well possible that all of these are plasma phenomena. That's amazing. Maybe I have to take a screenshot of this. And then with enhancing the contrast, probably we can see something. Or we can see even more. No. Or maybe like this, something. Yeah, let's go with this one. So that's the most enhanced version. The first enhanced version. And the original. That's amazing. But anyway, once again, a very long video. Thank you. Bye.